Hello, John from Bang & Olufsen in Manchester. Beoplay EQ True Wireless Adaptive Noise Cancelling Earphones from Bang & Olufsen. So let's have a look at these and what's changed from their predecessors, the Beoplay E8 3rd generation. Let's crack on. Now, the first thing you notice as you get them out of the much smaller box, I like the smaller box because it's kind to the planet Earth, but the first thing you notice is the new slimmer design of the new charging case, and rather than leather of the generation 3, these are made of, get this, sit down, make yourself comfortable, it's the coolest sounding charging case ever, anodized, pearl blasted, spacecraft grade aluminium charging case. Oh, how cool does that sound? I think that's all you need to know. You'll see me in the next video. Bang & Olufsen, want to beam up? All joking aside, I like the aluminium construction of the charging case. It's a nice change from the leather of all the other E8s in the past or the silicon of the E8 Sports. And the spacecraft quality bit refers to its durability and the strength of the aluminium that's used. So again, Bang & Olufsen going back to products lasting a very long time and being durable into the future. And with it being a slimmer profile, it also makes them very pocket friendly. So it's easy to slip it into the pocket, and it's nicer to fit than the E8 Sports. Inside the charging case you find the earphones themselves that actually lay a bit flatter, and there's a nice strong satisfying clicky magnet when you pop them back in, and this ensures they stay in the case. Even if you open it upside down and shake it and jiggle it about a bit, the earphones stay nice and secure inside the charging case. Whereas the profile of the E8 3rd generation was completely circular, the EQs have this extra, I want to call it half moon shape around the circumference of the earphone itself, and from personal use I've actually found this makes them a little bit easier to fit because it gives your fingers something to hold onto as you fit them in and give them a little twist. It's also easier to tell which orientation and to make sure they're fit correctly in your ear just by touch, so you don't have to look into the mirror to see that they're the correct way up. And just like E8 3rd Gen, they feature an aluminium touchpad on each ear, both with different functions, which we'll cover a little later in the video. Also in the box with the earphones and charging case is the USB Type-C charging cable, but of course you can also use the Qi wireless charging functionality of the charging case. So you just pop it on a Qi wireless charger and away you go. Also in the box are 4 sizes of silicone ear tip to help you get a good fit. You have extra small, small, medium and large, along with 1 pair of Comply memory foam tips as well. Once the earphones and the charging case are fully charged, you should get around 20 hours of playback at moderate volume. You can expect up to 6.5 hours with the noise cancellation turned on and 7.5 hours with the noise cancellation turned off from the earphones themselves. But of course, when they're running low and you pop them back into that case, the case will then charge the earphones back up, and then when the case is empty, you charge the case up with Qi Wireless or the USB-C. And they also charge quickly as well, so thanks to the fast charging you can charge them for 20 minutes and get an extra 2 hours of playback time. Bluetooth pairing is a little different from the older versions. You can pair them once they're set up and they're out of the charging case. You can pair them using the Bang & Olufsen app, but if they're new they will just pair straight away as you take them out of the case. If you want to pair to a new device, you leave them in the case, open the lid, wait for the light to go off, and then press and hold both touchpads while the earphones are still in the case. Okay, so set up. I'm going to keep them called Beoplay EQ. You can call yours whatever you like. So there is a tutorial. Let's have a look at it. So this will run you through the touch controls. So you double press the right to play and pause. You double press and hold right for volume up or left for volume down, and that's a tap, tap and then hold. Double press the left to cycle between active noise cancellation, transparency and neutral. Double press the right to accept or end a phone call. And double press the left, same as when you're listening to music, to cycle between active noise cancellation, own voice and neutral in a call. So neutral is just passive noise cancellation by itself. Active noise cancellation turns the ANC on, and own voice will use the microphones to let in your surroundings and let in your voice so you can hear yourself talk while you're on the phone, so you don't need to shout. Setup complete. So now we have control of Beoplay EQ in the app, and at the top of the screen I can see all of the separate battery levels for both the left, the right earbud and the charging case, because the charging case has its own Bluetooth connection as well. So both my left and right are on 100%, and my charging case could do with a little top up because it's only on 37. You have your play, previous and next track controls along with your volume. That controls the volume on your phone as well. And then of course the listening modes. So I prefer optimal, but there's also ones for sport, commute, clear, and you can customize and save these using the Beosonic touchpad. So here you can move energetic, warm, relaxed and bright, which varies the different EQ settings. Play to your heart's content and save your favorite profiles. Also, you've got controls for your adaptive active noise cancellation. You can turn this on or off, and you can set your EQ to automatically turn off after 15 minutes of activity to save your battery. You can do Bluetooth pairing as well as the manual option on the case. You can do it from within the app. So if you've got the earphones out of the case, you can enable Bluetooth pairing within the app. Quite nice and simple. Then you've got your product settings. This is where you can check your software level and update the software. These are free and they come over the internet. And you can change your product colour in case you selected the wrong ones in the setup process. You can change your colour as new ones come along. This will get updated. They support the latest Bluetooth 5.2 along with AAC, SBC and Qualcomm aptX adaptive codecs, so latency is great when you're watching multimedia clips, YouTube, Netflix, anything like that on your phone or tablet. No problem with latency at all. They also have licenses for Microsoft Swift Pair and made for iPhone, so connecting up is also not an issue. I've connected them up to my Microsoft Windows laptop, my Android phone and the Apple iPad in the shop. Not a problem on any of them. One of the biggest improvements is the call quality, because like Beoplay Portal, their larger siblings, they support 6 microphones with beamforming technology. So the microphones aim the pickup towards your mouth when you're on phone calls. So when you do make phone calls, I've made quite a few on them, the audio is nice and clear and easy to understand. This is the audio from the 6 microphones built into Beoplay EQ. I'm recording an incoming call on my phone and I'm connected via Bluetooth to the other phone. So this is the audio on the receiving end. Hopefully all nice and clear and understandable. They also have a role switching option. So if you're one of those people out there that like to just use one earbud and not have both in at the same time, these are the first ones where you can do that. So if you just want to use one earphone and leave the other one in the case, you can do that too. Just like Beoplay Portal, Beoplay H10 and Beoplay H95, these have adaptive noise cancellation, but Bang & Olufsen call it hybrid adaptive noise cancellation because part of it is passive as well. So when you can get that correct fit with the ear tips, the passive noise cancellation is really, really good. But then if you need more, you've also got the adaptive noise cancellation, which you can turn on with the earphone itself or in the Bang & Olufsen app. I have tried this in various environments. This is particularly handy if you commute to work. Perhaps you do a daily train commute, or you fly on a plane to holiday, or you're just in a noisy office environment and you really want to shut everything out. You can turn on the adaptive noise cancellation. It uses its 6 microphone array and it will cancel out all of that sound. So when you mix that active and the passive noise cancellation, it is really, really impressive and effective. They are water and sweat resistant, but not quite as robust as the E8 Sport. So they're okay to wear out if there's a bit of rain, if you're doing a light workout, maybe a bit of running. They're okay, they're going to survive, but please don't submerge them in water because you'll break them. If you want something more robust for heavy workouts, working out in the rain, things like that, or taking a shower, the E8 Sport might be a better option for you. Now, there is a trend with some earphones and headphones to have this massive big boost spike in the bass, and EQ do not have that. They try and remain as neutral as possible, which is the Bang & Olufsen sound. That's how it is. You can play about with it, as I said before, with the Biosonic wheel. So if you do prefer a more bass heavy sound, just up the bass and fill your boots. But the thing that changes the sound on these the most, like any in-ear earphones, is the fit. I can't stress how important it is to try every single tip in the box and make sure you get a good fit. It also helps when you put them in to just give them a little twist, because just twisting them and adjusting them can also make a difference, not just to the sound quality but also the adaptive noise cancellation. For instance, when I got them out of the box, they had the medium ear tips already installed, and I tried them and I had to be at 80% to get a sort of general listening level, which I didn't think was quite right. So I went from small, and that made it even worse, and then by the time I got to the large ear tips, everything clicked into place. I was, instead of 80%, I was now at 60% for the same result. The noise cancellation was much more effective. The passive noise cancellation was really much more effective, and the sound quality just clicked into place. The bass got deeper, it got more punchy, I could hear more detail, and I could hear less of my surrounding area. In terms of comparison with the E8 third generation or the E8 Sport, honestly, I've tried them back to back. They are very, very similar. It's hard to tell the difference. The more difference is that fit and how you make them fit. If they're not for you, that's fine. Everybody's lug holes are different shapes and sizes, and you can get different fitments. So some people just do not get on with in-ear earphones. So I highly recommend, if you can, go to a Bang & Olufsen store. If they will let you try the earphones in, I highly recommend you do that. Most stores will have a box of ear tips that you can use, which haven't been used before, which are new, so we can let customers try things out. Failing that, you can order them online at the official Bang & Olufsen website and take advantage of their returns policy. So if you don't like them and you can't get a good fit, you can just return them for your money back. I have also had instances where one ear might fall out. I've had people bring E8 third gens or E8 second gens back and say, one ear's fine but the other one falls out when I go for a run. It's not unusual to have a different size ear tip in each ear. You might find a small is good in one but a medium in the other. That's fine, but please do spend some time, try all of the tips, and you will find one combination that works fine. So that's it. Beoplay EQ. I'm sure you will let me know what you think in the comments like you normally do. I honestly really like them. I think the quality and the build is off the charts. It's just got a lovely tactile, lovely feel to it. Everything feels well made and precise, and the way that they click into the charging case is lovely, and even the way that the lid closes is just, ooh, it's lovely. Lovely quality, lovely sound, nice fitment. I had no problems with the fitment at all, but like I said before, I suggest you try them just to make sure for yourselves. I think it's a decent upgrade from the old E8s. That about wraps us up, and you'll see me in the next video. Take care. So it's the end of the video, and thank you if you're still watching. And if you've seen these before, this is the part where I like to dedicate the video to somebody behind the scenes at Bang & Olufsen that you would never normally get to meet. This week is dedicated to Helen Burton. There she is, little shining beacon of joy and laughter at Bang & Olufsen, and always very, very helpful. She helps me out a lot. Helen started in 2006 as an office administrator. She then moved into training and now works with the UK sales team as an area manager. I asked Helen what she would like me to tell you that she does on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to read you her response because I thought it was lovely. I work with the UK and Ireland sales team, mainly supporting our monobrand and Bang & Olufsen stores, focusing on customer experience, training and sellout. But that sounds a bit factual. So can you just tell people that I focus on ensuring that the awesomeness of Bang & Olufsen is delivered to the world? Looking fresh in that last picture, Helen, like you're straight from the set of a Lady Gaga video. Although there's one major fault with Helen. If she goes to a famous fast food place and has fries and a milkshake, she likes to dip the fries in a vanilla milkshake. She asked me to try it, I did, and I can confirm it is absolutely disgusting and repulsive as it sounds. Helen, what the hell is wrong with you? Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried that. Wrong'uns. Ugh.